That's Disco Elysium. That's not Val. Just a second. Just a second. Just a second.
It's me. I've become the video game. I'm the video game you're playing.
There we go. Okay. Oh God, I forgot that I also have to have you open. Okay. God, I don't do this for like 1 week. I say this every time, but it's like anytime that I do anything different on stream, and then I leave for like 1 week and I don't do it for 1 week, I just fucking forget. Anyways, what's up, watchers? Welcome back to more Disco Elysium with Val.
Yay!
Yay! We were talking before the stream started about fighting games and stuff. And about how fighting game plots are basically wrestling lore, but stuff that doesn't have to adhere to reality at all.
A bold look. I'm very
very small.
Yeah. I was doing a bit before stream, and I was like, hello, I like gaming. I like video games. Yay, I like gaming. I love video games about alcoholism and commentary on the government and just like a whole lot of social commentary. Those are my favorite video games.
I was specifically laughing at the concept of like a 5-year-old walking up to you and saying, "Hi there, I like games about alcoholism."
Hey, well, I like games about alcoholism. My head's spinning.
My head's spinning. Yeah, we were also talking about Sonic voice lines. Just a sec. There is still... Just a sec. There we go.
It on top of your head. I feel like that would be a good spot for me.
Yeah, you know, we can do this. Just give me 1 sec. I gotta make you just a little smaller. And I think I've got to move myself down a little bit.
Hello. It's me. The Val on your head.
We've gone from being anime girls in your brain to being anime girls on your brain.
How the turns have tabled, actually.
But yeah, so I'm excited to get into more Disco Elysium. Last time we played for like 3 hours and only just got to the dead body, so...
Not even. I don't even think we walked to the dead body.
Well, we didn't select the dead body. We definitely walked up to it because the kids were like shouting at us and stuff, and then I got goaded into trying to punch the kid, and we slipped and ate ass. So
I don't even remember doing that part. Damn.
Yeah, we did that part. That was like the very, very end of the last stream.
I will say I did play a bit of disco after the stream just to see what would happen with my rolls and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's very different.
Really?
Very.
That's cool. I mean, I don't think that we'll be going for like multiple routes this time because first off,
oh yeah, it's way too big.
Yeah, it's way too big. And also it's like I feel like it shouldn't have taken me that long to get to the dead body, so I feel like it's gonna be long even for a Disco Elysium playthrough.
Yeah.
But anyway, so hello KP, hello 100th Assassin. Disco Elysium, more like Frisco Magnesium, got him.
Hee hee ha ha.
Hee hee. Alright, so...
Hello, Scarlet.
Hello! Welcome. So,
Welcome.
I don't know if you have anything else you want to talk about before we get right into it, but, I'm good to just hop in.
Yeah.
All right.
I think so.
Sounds good. I hope. Okay, well that made you very, very small over here too, so I'm gonna have to correct this. And also, why? I've got to. There we go. There, that's better. And I've also got to get the game to actually be recognized. The game.
The game. But that's just a game.
But that's just a game. The game.
And then Triple H runs out and he says, "My name's Hunter. I'm a 60-year-old man named Hunter." We were talking about that on stream, or before stream as well, chat.
We were.
How you never really see an older guy named Hunter.
You don't. Like, it's always an 8-year-old wearing a Paw Patrol t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's it. It's the rule of the world.
Triple H is the only one.
His parents were doing it before it was cool.
Yeah. And then he spits on you. He spits his water on you.
Ew. I'd prefer if he didn't do that. Gonna be honest.
I forget if he was at... I have a memory of being spit on, but I can't remember if it happened at the wrestling thing and it was Triple H, because I know it happened when I went to a Gorillaz concert. That happened to me. The guitar player spit his water into the audience.
Damn. Why'd they do that, though? That's kind of gross.
This was before COVID.
I see. It's still kind of gross.
A part of me thinks it happened at the WWE event I went to, but I can't fully remember.
I know. See, the thing of you saying, like, I remember getting spit on, like, just out of context would make for a fucking wild clip.
Somebody clip that.
Yeah, somebody clip that right now. Actually, I don't think you can do that on YouTube, like, while it's still live. Can you? I don't know how clipping works on YouTube. That sucks. They should just do it the same as Twitch's clips. Like,
they should.
I don't know.
Twitch has it patented.
That would be... That would suck. That would be stupid. It's very likely, but it would be stupid. Well.
This beautiful town.
It's so big.
It's so big, and you get to explore all of it.
Whoa. We really are going to be here for a year. All right.
And assume any game you two play together will be a year-long epic until you complete it.
Listen.
We play games together like Andrew Hussey released Homestuck.
Awesome. I don't know very much about Homestuck, but from what I do know, I don't think you're wrong.
There were like months-long hiatuses.
Yeah. Coming back in 2027 to finally see the dead body in disco. No, you're gonna get to see it today. You're gonna get to see it right now because we just gotta wait for this loading screen to be gone. Yeah, there it is. Yay. Look at that. There's a dead body. And you're still throwing rocks at it. Thanks, Cuno. All right, so check out Shaolin Soccer. It's weird. Oh, okay, noted.
It's wild.
With bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Yeah, I think being left to hang for like 7 days would do that to a guy. We did kind of
just been stronger.
Huh?
He should have had a stronger neck.
I don't know how much that would have helped, I'll be real. Like that looks like a pretty thick cable. I think he was getting strangled either way, even if it didn't break his neck.
You seem to be holding your breath.
Well, I don't want to leave, so I guess there's only one thing we can do.
The cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Okay, so I feel like if I pick two, we're just gonna throw up.
You can do one, and maybe it'll give you a buff on the wall.
Oh, maybe.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Cuno!
I feel like we just got more pressure to not throw up. All right, well, let's try letting go of our nose without throwing up. Yeah.
smell is
Oh.
repulsive.
Oh.
It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Do you want to hide your shame of throwing up, or just do it right here?
I don't know if we have any shame left in us.
That noise sucks, dude.
Yeah, bad noise, bad noise. That was a worse one.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Okay, we are the sorry cop.
Are we? Did we get that?
Yes, we did. I remember specifically that we got the sorry cop, and I was like, you know what? Like, we did fuck up quite a bit before the game started, it seems. Maybe it'd be best if we, like, try and make amends for that kind of stuff.
Or do you want to blame the corpse? Or God. You could blame God.
I'm blaming God.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks, dude.
The hangover is clearly making these worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
I don't need that shit.
There you go.
Sure you do. You just threw up a lot.
Okay, I've never heard of ammonia helping with nausea. I feel like it would do the opposite. Like, isn't ammonia the stuff that makes...
Like a
Like-
smelling salt?
Well, isn't ammonia the stuff that smells like piss? Like, why would smelling piss make you less likely to throw up? Have you ever changed your avatar's hair to pink? Because it would be funny to see the two of you side by side. I don't think I have, to be honest. Someone did do an edit of my avatar that was colored so I looked like Carrot Top, but I haven't gotten
love
pink
that.
hair yet.
You can do that now in a VTube Studio, apparently. Like, change
Really?
the color of the pieces of your model.
Huh. That's interesting. That would be good, especially for, like, if you have, like, a bunch of alternate outfits for your model. Because,
Yeah, you could do all sorts of different colors and stuff.
yeah, exactly.
And you can make, like, specific pieces glow, too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell.
Okay, cool.
If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay, cool. All right, I guess we're going to go get ammonia.
We'll talk to the gardener lady.
Yeah. Said she was out front, right?
Yeah, it's the lady you got the gloves from.
Oh, right. You, right here, right?
Yeah.
Hi. Hello again, ma'am. Hello.
Again, officer. How are things?
So you do what is this fuck the police business?
It's what's written on the signs above her.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, you know, let's get the salts first before we get sidetracked.
Sure. I'm done with them.
Okay, cool, that was easy.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
So, okay, I figured
understandable.
out why they're using the salts.
Oh?
It probably just makes it so you can't smell the dead body anymore.
Oh, I see, that makes sense. Anyway, so what is this fuck duh police business?
Excuse me?
She doesn't understand.
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
No, the street sign says fuck the police. I'm pointing right at it.
Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
So what about the other sign?
I don't know
Who
anything
are
about
these
that either.
pigs?
As I said, I didn't write it.
I've never heard of this creature known as a pig. Can you explain it to me?
Are there wild boars in this town?
Are there gonna be 30 to 40 feral hogs that I'm gonna need an assault rifle to take care of?
Pig.
That's
is
later
a
in the
widely
game.
used term for members of the police. It's not loving.
30 to 50 wild cops!
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
Okay, well, we learned nothing. Bye.
Just a little bit of flavor.
Yeah.
Just some flavor text in your little video game. By the way, have you seen the description of the pants?
Let me check. Oh, yes.
Okay.
-1, Savior Fair, tight around the thighs. +1 electrochemistry, tight around the crotch. Oh, okay, I see the bottom line now. Great. Can you not give those a wash before you decide to do your police investigation in them?
Also, I love that it says there's someone's. There's someone's piss-soaked, cum-stained party pants.
Huh,
Not
I wonder
necessarily
whose.
ours.
I wonder whose they belong to.
Nah, it can't be me.
Can't be me. It's not me who pissed these pants.
Oh my god, I can't believe someone broke into my house and pissed all my pants.
Okay, can you lay off for like 5 fucking seconds, kid?
There he still is, looking right through you with his
Okay.
white eyes. The body below is
Plus
entirely
one.
dedicated to that corpse smell. emitting it
You
as
might
all
have
it
to
does now.
up your endurance
I see.
if you get skill points.
I'll try it again.
The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination
Great!
forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the
Okay,
vomiting
bad
is
noise
done,
again.
cheeks
Good
are
noises.
Gotta love it.
That one's so bad.
Yeah. I think I don't want to be a cop anymore.
I think I don't want to be a cop anymore.
Get a hold of yourself.
Can
You feel
we be
delu-
the soggy cop?
That's the playthrough we're going for. We're trying to be the soggy cop. We're changing those R's into G's. You feel Lieutenant pat your back rhythmically.
The weight is reassuring, like a krenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life?
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, baguette.
Man, that sounds like hell.
That does sound like hell. Like, I don't often throw up now that I think about it. I can't even remember the last time that I did.
College.
Probably around that time. I think the last time was actually, I went to my grandma's place at one point and I just ended up getting a stomachache for no reason, threw up once and then it was gone and I'm like, okay, well,
Sometimes the
did that
body
have to
just
happen?
needs to purge.
I guess so, but it's weird that that's the last time that it happened.
My dad can't throw up. Isn't that
Wait.
interesting?
Really? That's a thing?
Yeah. Valor Dad can't throw up. He just heaves and heaves and heaves. But
Huh.
nothing happened. He
That's
says
weird.
It sucks, which
I've-
makes sense.
Yeah, that would suck because at least after you throw up, you get like some level of relief.
Post vomit clarity.
We found the new name for the stream. I'm changing it now. I have the power to do this.
Man, what a good episode of Disco Elysium. It's the vomit stream.
It's the vomit stream. Oh no, we can't call it that. That sounds too much like that sounds like something that people would have a fetish for.
What, the post-vomit clarity?
I just mean like throwing up in general. I feel like there has to be someone out there who has a fetish for that.
Oh, I love how it changes instantly.
Hit them with the old PVC pipe.
I get it.
Then drive
Right.
to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
But you seem to be just fine, man. Like, you're saying all this, but you're also really, really
I
chill.
think I've lost my sense of smell.
A white
Fair.
lie.
Not being hungover helps too.
Seriously,
Okay.
this isn't fun. I don't want to be a policeman anymore.
I don't want to do this. I want to go home.
Okay, you've said it. You needed to say it. And now that you have,
He withdraws his hand from your back and looks you in the
you
eye.
need to get your shit together.
But I don't want to get my shit together.
I don't wanna. But my
That's-
shit already is together. Or just shake your head. No.
Yeah, there are 3 great answers here. I'm gonna go with the I don't want to get my shit
And
together.
the world will turn away from you and leave you behind.
Well, fuck, man. Okay.
You should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
Okay.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it with special bonuses and effects.
Give it
Okay.
You
half
can
an hour.
internalize it
Get
now.
yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
All right. I forgot we were studying inexplicable feminist agenda and rigorous self-critique. Volumetric shit compressor.
Get your shit together. It takes 30 minutes.
Your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together, compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the 2 hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that will help. All right. I don't know why the picture for that is a baby.
Oh, you know.
Also, I forgot that we also had Hobocop. We're not getting this one because I don't think it does anything. Actually, wait, I didn't even check to see what this one does.
I think, as I was playing, I think you can't find out what it really does until after.
Oh, I see, okay.
But I'm
All
not
right, well.
positive.
We're internalizing it now.
Go to the back of the garden.
Oh,
And I think it's the tab button to highlight things
Yes?
that you can
Oh, right.
interact with.
oh. I think you should know that I can't remember anything. Yeah, Harry, I think he's pieced that together at this point. You seem to be following me. Hobocop does do something. It lets you easily do what others have too much dignity for.
Oh, you need health, by the way. You're like 1 hit point away.
Yeah, that's because I ate shit whenever I tried to punch the kid. You seem to be following me.
Me?
Nothing, just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean
I
distinctive?
hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Yes, but containers contain things, shiny things. They're interesting.
I don't know if we want to accuse Kim of racism like half an hour after we meet the guy.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a good way to start like a relationship or a working relationship with somebody.
It really doesn't. And also, why containers? Like, we've already had this answered.
I think this is like a fourth wall thing. Kim tends to break the fourth wall, and he's like,
Oh.
"Yeah, you're moving around like a completionist would in a video game." Basically,
I
is what
see.
he's saying.
I see. Then I'll continue on the dialogue just to see if there's
I don't
more of
know.
that.
Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Okay. I mean, we can talk to Kim anytime, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, then we don't have to do all this dialogue right now. We're kind of in the middle of something. Who are you? This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years.
In my playthrough, I found a thing where now I have the thought, if I click any of those circles, I gain
Inconspicuous
XP.
pile of
Ooh.
roofing material. Eternite.
Why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material?
What is this?
What is this?
Because there's
Ooh.
a secret
Oh.
door hidden behind the panels of
You got it!
That's why.
Ooh!
Yay!
All right, let's pull the
This is
panels
good.
aside.
You see a shabby little door.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Experience. Was that leveling up? No.
No, it tells you when you have a skill point.
I see.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
All right. Cool. Before we do that,
You
though.
can also go into your notes panel and you can see all the checks that are available to you if you go to map.
Oh, okay.
So then if those are all white checks, if they're grayed out, those are ones that you failed. If you level up that skill, you can retry them. Or if you get a modifier like the smelling salts, you can retry them.
Oh, okay. Makes sense, I guess.
So if you're ever wondering, I don't know what to level up,
Mm-hmm.
you can go here and see, is there a check that I really want to pass?
Yeah, I feel like right now endurance is the one that I really need. Because we are not passing that white check anytime soon. I'm also just gonna double back. This kid's ladder is rickety, but still climbable.
Maybe the shift button shows you all of the interactables.
Oh, it is tab.
Ah.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Well, I mean, I did pretty good last time I did this.
Maybe more than 12.
Yeah!
Hey!
8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. 1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
Which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Huh. I guess that would make sense if it was a woman wearing them, because women do tend to
They're
have
lighter.
smaller feet than dudes.
That is true.
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent.
Ooh.
The gate is
Oh!
undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
It's true, women do tend to have feet.
I can confirm.
You know who also has feet? Sonic the Hedgehog.
Whoa! I didn't know Sonic was a woman.
Seven, the glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
Pretty big.
It's pretty big.
8, and yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
So probably someone who, like, favors their right leg. So maybe we're looking for someone with, like, an injured left leg?
Honestly, my eyes have been glazing over this whole scene.
Ah.
I do not have the brain capacity to follow along. But
Understandable. No worries.
all I know is feet are involved in the case.
They sure are.
How many?
The lieutenant has been tracking your eyes movements. 400 million. Nah, Kim's been helping us. We should keep him in the loop.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Way off. Way.
Don't be mean!
I shouldn't be mean to Kim. Kim's been good to us. We should be good to him.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Okay. I'll point out. You know what? Let's just do these one by one, because I'm pretty sure I can do all three.
Yeah, you can do all three of these ones.
All right.
Or all four.
So, light step number 41 shoe.
Woman or a kid?
At this point, I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
So let me go with the heavy one.
100? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up?
Oh,
Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
see, I don't think of weight in terms of kilograms because, like, Canada's really weird when it comes to, like, how we measure things. Some things
Yeah, 'cause
are
we use a
in
little
metric
bit of
and some of them are in
America.
imperial.
Yeah.
So it's like we learn like distance in like centimeters and millimeters and meters and stuff. But then when it comes to weight, it's all in pounds. So it's like I don't know how much like
Let's do a
I
conversion real
think-
quick.
oh yeah, that would be helpful. Like 100 kilograms to pounds.
440 pounds.
That's 200 or 100?
200 kilograms is 440 pounds.
Yeah, so a guy who's around 220 pounds carrying another guy who's around 220 pounds, that would be, yeah, that would line up. Because those do seem like weights that, I'm assuming these are like construction workers or like cargo guys because of the rope. Like they would have some muscle mass and that does make you heavier.
He might
That
be
is
right.
true.
200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Maybe it was a giant? No, one of them was carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
All right. And then the aberration.
Interesting. Let's name it the old soul. Someone
Any ideas?
in a workbench with a pedal, like a joiner at the harbor, or maybe a drummer.
He regrets it the moment he says it.
Okay. We're not making fun of him.
I don't know why. I
So
said
what?
that. We are not looking for a drummer. We are looking for a group of dock workers.
Sorry, you were about to say something?
Oh, I was just gonna read one of the things.
Oh. Kim
'Cause you could
Kitsuragi.
just like go in. You could go in and be like, "So we're looking for a drummer." Yes, that makes sense for sure. Like, just totally believe him.
Aw, fuck, I could have done that.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Good point, to be honest. I've never considered that before now that I do work as a driver. Maybe that
can
is...
see that because for my work I wear steel-toed boots, and I hated driving in them. So I have a pair of regular shoes that I change into whenever I drive.
That's fair. That's fair.
But you could just have different shoes on both feet. One steel toe, one normal.
You know, yeah. You could. I was actually thinking the exact same thing. We can take credit for Kim's discoveries. That this is allowed.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes,
We
prudent.
did that already.
We did do that. We kind of broke sequence there. Okay, how old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Well, that's pretty convenient for us, considering that we decided to fuck around for multiple days before doing anything.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
Alright, what do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
Alright then. Okay, what's in here? Ooh, 20 cents!
50 cents.
Magnesium.
You can get more morale.
Okay, I'm gonna get that right now. Okay. I don't think there's... Here, let me just double check. I'm not gonna worry about the kids at first, because...
Yeah, we already talked to them
Yeah,
last time.
we didn't really get anything from them. But what is this now?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags." There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
Well, it is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it.
I wonder if that's specifically because we had that conversation with Kim earlier.
It is.
Awesome. Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
I feel like there's something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's extrasensory perception. Maybe whatever is in there holds a special significance.
I agree. We should get someone from the remote viewers division here.
I love how I can either play along or be like, there's no need for sarcasm, man. I just feel strongly about it, that's all.
All the detectives from all the prisons who experience extrasensory perception go to the remote viewers division. Their work is invaluable to the force.
It's remarkable how he can keep a straight face. Take note. The lieutenant is well versed in deadpanning. Many of the things he says could be meant in jest.
Wow, could we get them here?
No, because they don't exist.
I'm so disappointed right now.
Disappointed right now.
There isn't. But we should still access this container.
Love how we went all the way around just to get to... How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage, or...
Or, Lieutenant?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Okay, okay, no.
You have to equip the tool. Equip the tool.
Yes, but I feel like it's still gonna be low and we only have 1 health point. Can I save? There we go.
Quick save.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, Whirling in Rags.
Force time!
Hello.
Force time isn't happening. You turn the pry bar under the lid, but it just isn't bending.
The fuck kind of metal is this? This is fucking shit!
Kim is like the kid holding the flashlight for their dad.
The quality of metal is not the problem. From what I see, it's sturdy enough.
He's enjoying your little failure. He finds it amusing. He's reveling in sweaty rage on your face.
Hang from the pry bar with all your might. We're getting this shit open!
There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong, but nothing else comes to mind.
Kick it, that always works. Am I gonna die now? Yep!
Oh, you're having
You
a
feel
thought.
something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
So I'm guessing this is bad.
Very, very bad. This is the end bad.
Try to remain conscious.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear.
All right.
Final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Yeah, we definitely were. We definitely hadn't even gotten to investigating the corpse yet.
Sure, Jan.
We were right on the brink. Okay. Let's load the quick save. Yeah, thanks loading tip. Thanks loading tip. It said, see a
Wait, what was
container you
loading
can't open? Grab a pry bar.
Yeah. It'll work this time.
Letter R wears a crown. The ribbon below. A light above descending. Okay, well this isn't gonna work is the
This
thing.
trash container.
So you can go talk to the bar guy.
Yeah. We'll see.
Be like,
Here.
Can we please have a key for your trash?
Please let us dig in your dumpster.
Please.
Pretty please. Actually, no. You know what? Before we get sidetracked with this container that doesn't mean shit, I want to go into that secret door. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Oh, can I get around this? No, okay. That's in the foreground.
Yeah, it's
For a
above.
second, that little gap there made me think like, oh, this is actually like on the same level and we can just like
Yeah.
walk in. All right, let's see what's in here. Huh. Well, that's not the most welcoming thing.
It's like Lord of the Flies.
Yeah. Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. Poster says, get out of the way or get fucked up. Very blunt. I respect it, I think. Silver
What
plate
you're
with
thinking?
silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder. Okay, what are we thinking about?
Still my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Oh no. Can I quick save? I can't quick save anymore.
Not when you're in a talking thing.
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
I wasn't thinking about taking it, I swear. I heard amphetamines make you a really good detective.
Are you a really good detective?
No, I'm just a regular detective, thank you very much.
I wasn't thinking about taking it, I swear.
Of course, detective. Swift justice. Don't worry, we don't have to investigate every trace of narcotics.
Yeah, swift, lightning justice. Faster, harder, justicer.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
All right then. Empty tank, an empty tube of Magnesola magnesium supplement. All right. Anything else? Oh, what are you? I feel like this is another way that I can die. Oh no, it's not.
Money.
Money. Oh,
Are you able to pay back Gert?
I mean, let me see. Where do I see how much money I have? Is there a way to see how much money I have?
There is. If you leave the screen,
Okay.
you have $1.
Oh, that's what
beside
that
the
is
sign.
down there. All right. $1.
And I think you owe 60?
I think I owe like 100 or something.
Oh. Oh, I think maybe it used to be 160 and he took off 60 because you ran into that old woman.
Oh, yeah. Which is weird. You would think that he would make me pay extra for doing that shit. What's
Oh, I
this?
felt bad.
Where are you going?
He's gonna make you walk all the way around.
Oh, I see. Chat, I'm not touching anything. Harry's just doing this on his own.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
All right, that could be important.
Yes, it's probably yours.
Oh,
It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
he judges the
You
drop.
could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Yeah, you can do that. You'll make it.
All right, you can do it, Harry.
Don't
No,
be a baby.
No, that's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
That's not the line.
It's not at all.
Holy
Some of the
wow,
lines
that's...
are just different, I've noticed.
I see. Holy wow, that's high. You'd have to be a total madman to jump. This is certain death.
You could have died there. Shit, 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 shit. I'm failing you. This wasn't part of our deal.
And I'm dying!
You feel
Why?
something in your chest.
Because I got a heart attack! I scared myself too much!
Left arm.
But it attacked your morale.
I mean, I think it did that, and then it also attacked my, my physical health as well, like, right after.
Damn, that's shitty.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well now I have to check things all over again, because I forgot to quick save. Oh, wait, I was getting a thought. This ladder's for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man.
You might want to go to Freet and see if you can get some, like, health regen stuff.
Yeah, that might be for the best. I don't know where that is, though.
Okay, so go to the garden lady,
Okay.
then walk up this road.
Okay. Oh, hello.
It's that building, it's that door.
Okay. I'll go in the door first, and then we'll talk to that guy. Also, I should take the crowbar out of my hands.
Why?
Ah, you're right. Emotional support crowbar.
You're just going into a store.
Yeah, you're allowed to have
What if you
crowbars
need
in there.
that? Hmm.
Can I buy anything? I have $1. Melancholy pop song plays on the radio.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
Well, I don't think we're doing that. And I don't have the money for one. And I know what it is.
Actually leave. Leave the fruit store. I'm sorry, I'm making you do a thing, but it'll make things so much easier later. Leave.
Okay. Okay.
And then go back the way you came.
Oh, there are guys over here.
You want this thing.
What
Also,
thing?
I think there's a way to... If you double click, you can run. Okay, so if you go back to where we were, not where the body was, but in front of Whirling in Rags.
Oh, okay.
It's just a way you can make money constantly,
Oh?
which makes things just a little bit easier.
Where do I go?
Okay, so keep going to the left.
Okay.
Okay, and now go up a little bit. And go left.
All right.
And keep going left for a while. Go down those stairs.
I do see a circle here, though.
You can look at the circle.
Some great tectonic forces crack the pavement like an eggshell.
Scary. And there's gonna be a man standing around here. Go up. Okay. See the bag by that guy's feet?
Uh-huh.
Get that.
Okay. On it. Use this to collect tear from the streets?
Garbage, like bottles and stuff.
Ah, I see.
So if you equip it and start clicking all the bottles, each click picks it up instantly. You don't have to walk over to it.
Oh, okay.
And then you can go to Free and sell them.
Oh, neat.
Look at that tear, 10 cents.
Nice. All right, we can get that $100 for the guy at the bar. Also, what are you?
Tab lights them up.
Oh, yeah, I see them up there.
Yeah.
First off, though, what is this over here? Oh, wait, I got a thought. Hear the distant squall of seabirds. Okay. Oh!
Whoa! You're rich.
Oh, I have so much monies. Love that my first thought was like, oh, can I jump over to that as if I'm playing a fucking platformer when I've just seen proof as to why this is not a platformer?
Yeah, just double jump and then do a spin at the end and it'll give you a little bit of extra distance.
Yeah. Also, a splatter of bullet holes line the wall. That's great.
Really?
I feel very safe in this place. I will say, I was walking home from work the other day, and I think a car backfired, but it sounded like a gunshot just went off, and I'm like, oh, today's the day I die. Okay. The ad reads, broken window. Tip says windows.
I love
Okay, cool. Let's see.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Can I look?
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
I have a feeling I know who put that there.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts. Lanky, weather-worn wooden planks. An X-shaped cross topping its tower. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
Well, wonder who's living over there.
Maybe we'll see someday.
Maybe. We'll just have to wait and see.
A simple but clever solution to ruin in a coin-operated viewer. It took ingenuity.
Alright, well, not much I can do here. Let's keep gathering garbage. Is this one also gummed up?
Operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary.
Could be interesting.
Funds to afford this?
We do have the funds to afford this, but the thing is like, we don't have much money at the moment. I think I'd rather wait to do this if it turns out, like, if I either get more money.
Bit more stable.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like now's not the best time to do that. Okay.
Look at all those, that tear.
Look at them all. Can I get them? There. Yeah, they weren't getting the outline whenever I hit tab. I wasn't sure if I was actually able to pick them up or if they were just part of the background. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
I am the law.
Why are you British?
Why are you British? I mean, the kids from earlier were British too, so maybe this is just...
Oh.
I mean, Cuno and,
That's true.
it is fucking minging, girl.
It is fucking minging.
Paradise Punch Lemonade! Suck your dad, it's fucking minging!
I know, sir.
She stomps her feet to feel warmer.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Not really, leave.
What kind of store is this, anyway?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
What a terrible name for a store.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
What is a book? What's a postcard? What's a board game? I'm gonna ask what is a book because that's the funniest.
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
That's a great explanation, actually.
It is. It makes me think that she's probably had to explain what a book is to people before. For a second, I could have sworn that I heard Vesta meow, but she definitely didn't. Value still there? There we go.
I tried to do it sneakily without anybody noticing.
Oh, I see.
I stood up and walked to get my light turned on.
I see.
What's a
Yeah, I know.
board game? How can you be bored while playing a game?
Well, first I'm gonna ask what a postcard is.
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
She is unfazed by your questions. She would consider it impolite to point out any perceived weirdness.
So what's a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
Interesting,
Fun.
thanks.
My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
Like Pokemon cards?
Oh, whoa.
You've gotten your shit together.
Okay.
You can't throw
What?
up now.
What do I do?
Now you can just try the other one again. And I think you have a buff to it now because you've gotten your shit together.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You can look at the body.
Nice. All right, well, I'll keep talking to this girl first, and then we can double back to the body. Is it okay if I-
Did you kill that man?
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Sir, I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
So first off, what's your
My
name?
name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window and suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold
I'm
because...
signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
I could help by brutally dismantling the free market.
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Should I have a word with the store owner, maybe?
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
How are you studying if you're working right now?
I mean, I'm assuming that she means, like, whenever she's done work for the day, then she studies. What is school, anyway?
What is school?
School? Well, mine is a big yellow building on Boogie Street, and the people there run it. They say it's a charity.
Isn't going to school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both, because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
So, how's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind
Ooh.
us, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Now, I want to hear about this curse.
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Ass up?
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
I don't think we have the time for a side quest right now.
You
But,
just promise her you'll fix it.
yeah.
Do it later.
Yeah, I can do
I
that.
can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. But I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
So what do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Okay, how does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
What do you mean I'll show you, Harry? What are you gonna do?
Do you trust him?
I don't know if I trust this face, I'll be real.
I mean, he can't help that he's making that face. He tries to stop, but he can't.
That's true, we did establish this.
In my playthrough, I got him to stop. I passed the test.
Really?
I did.
I mean, I think that was a white check. I can always go back later.
it was,
and
yeah.
I might end up doing that and see if I can stop him, but like, I think that's just how he looks. I think we just have to live with this. At least in this playthrough. Fine, I'll show you.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
Aw, damn, I thought we were gonna do something funny.
I also thought we were going to do something funny.
I would have chosen the other line, because I think the other line was funnier. Enough about the curse for now.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
Okay. You can stop calling me sir, I am but a working man.
You can always just leave a conversation and come back. They will say the exact same things, by the way. Just so you know. So if you ever feel like, oh, I don't really want to talk about books for like 2 hours.
That's fair. I will say this one, though.
No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. I could stop, though.
We were just talking about this! I get you. I, for example, can't stop making this face.
That's a friendly enough face. Most of the time.
Most of the time. Alright, okay,
What does
bye.
that mean?
See you around, Annette. Annette's a nice
What
name.
are you thinking?
I'm thinking.
Volumetric
Whoa!
ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Okay. All endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4.
Oh, so you still have to level it up.
I see. Well, we got our shit together a little bit, at least.
I forget if there's a way to see like how much more XP you need before your next skill point.
I think there is a little line here. Yeah. Experience 30 out of 100.
Damn.
So it's gonna be a bit. Okay. I love how our first task is still. Oh, sorry.
Opening the trash container might give you XP.
That is true. I do like that our first quest is find booze and drink it. I don't think we're doing that anytime soon. Oh, okay. I never selected the flashlight, so it was still popping up as new. But I didn't interact with the handkerchief either. Huh, interesting. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover.
Oh.
Saucy. This is a book about pate.
Oh, hell yeah.
Interesting. This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. A book about Boyadero culture. It promotes freedom and roaming upstream. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology.
Cool.
Cool. Oh, fuck yes, more bottles!
There's a run button.
Huh?
There's a run button, but I forget what it is on PC.
It's shift.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm RP walking. Okay. I'm getting a lay of the land at this point. Like I'm starting to understand how everything kind of lines up.
Hell yeah.
All right. I love how that tip was straight up like, hey, if you're short on money, get a plastic bag and start gathering bottles. Can I gather some from in here?
No, I don't think so.
Ah,
You
damn.
can get some from your bedroom, though.
Oh, wait. Wait, now I'm just running automatically.
Is it a toggle?
No, because I'm hitting shift and it's... Why can I run indoors and not outdoors? This is the exact opposite of Pokemon.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing the depth. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
Wonder what the feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
What if I told you I am a hobo, or soon to be one, rummaging through that trash? Will you keep me out too? The second one does seem like a better option, but
He might not give you the key if you do this.
that's true. Yeah, that line definitely wouldn't help. This one at least feels more like we're just kind of pointing something out. So, I'll go for it.
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The whirling in rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of
That says
scientific
11.
communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Yum yum, tell me more. Great reaction. Maybe I am Krasmazov. Okay, would that keep me from getting the keys?
I don't know. I didn't get
Because this is basically just like a guy with amnesia going, maybe I'm Karl Marx.
It might unlock, like, a thought that you can focus on.
What are we talking
Yeah.
about? Was this not about the trash container?
No, wait. Whispering points in the back of your head. What if I am Krasmazov?
We should return to this theory at a later time, officer. This here was about the trash container.
All right, we need those keys.
What for, Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
All right, cool.
You are never getting these keys back.
You are never getting them back. By the way, I'm gonna sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely.
Oh, you can
in
tell him about
the
Sylvie.
question. First, we find a sad bandit.
Wait, who is Sylvie?
Using This place to shit.
The lady we called on the phone who was like,
Your
I
body is really
quit
sorry.
my job because of you, because you were so awful and terrible.
Oh, that's right. Your body is ready, sire. Awesome. Okay. Oh, also, I talked to Sylvie. She left because of me, not you.
Wait, what? But what about the bird?
With the bird?
Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left.
She didn't break it. I did. I threw it against the wall.
You broke the skewer.
His face is flushed with emotions. A rash covers his neck. Well, at least we did this before we tried to get the keys.
Yeah,
Are you
really.
sure it was him.
It's as if he can't decide whether to be angry or relieved that it was you. Again.
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer?
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
I can't believe it. I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to send me a message. Symbol of hope and all.
A tender type of hope. Something stirs in you. Perhaps this is why you broke it.
Why? Did she say anything else? About me, you know? Did she say anything about me?
She said the first thing.
Yeah, she said she was flattered. It was just bad timing.
Really? I should give her a call then.
He doesn't know what to say. He wipes his brow and stares at the counter.
Thanks, I guess.
Woo!
Was there anything else you wanted?
That's a
or-
lot of XP.
All right. Well, we'll leave for now. Why was it telling me to open my bag? Because I know I don't... Yeah, I'm not anywhere close to leveling up. Interact? Weird.
Weird. I will say this game is a little buggy.
I
Even on
see.
PlayStation. Go upstairs. Go upstairs.
Go upstairs?
Go upstairs.
Go
Go
upstairs?
upstairs to your bedroom.
Oh, hell yeah.
You can get so much tear.
Kim, check out my crib.
Do you want him to check? Oh, there was a thought bubble thing.
Oh, wait.
That's the I want to have fucks with you or whatever girl.
Oh, I see. This up here. Wait. No, I think that's inside her apartment.
Oh, is it just bugged?
I think it might just be a bug.
Okay, because I've never seen that.
Maybe it's for the best that we don't do that.
What could go wrong?
Okay. Okay, well, I can't pick the bottles up.
There's one, that big one you can't pick up. The ones near the couch you can.
Oh, I see. Okay. Can I take it?
Yeah, it's weird. That one big bottle that's right in the middle of the room, you can't pick that one up, but all the other ones you can.
Huh. Weird.
There's another one
The bed is
on the
cold
bed.
and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Okay, cool. Bottle.
Bottle.
Got it.
Yay!
All right, go to the bathroom.
Yippee, yay!
Can I redo this check?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Oh, okay. I have to put skill points into electrochemistry first.
You also need to be holding the chain cutters.
I see. Oh, wait, that's not how I do it. Yeah, I think it is just a bug that makes me keep getting a notification for that. Wait, are there? Is that more? No. Now, there are bottles in here, but I can't pick them up.
It's weird that some of them you can and some of them you just can't.
Yeah. Oh, well. I mean, I'm assuming that for some of them, it's just because they're just meant to be, like, part of the environment. And then some of them are actual items.
There's nothing out there.
Oh, I see.
Sorry, I should have said it faster.
Nah, it's all good. Okay, well, it says after sleeping, I'm
In
gonna
my
heal up all my
playthrough,
morale.
I have tried to go out there so many times.
Yeah, it does seem like there'd be more out there than just my shoe. Okay, well, I think we're just about done here. Can I not leave through this door? Okay.
No, that door's locked.
Oh, that's weird.
Front door is locked in the winter, apparently.
I see. Okay, well, we got the keys.
Yeah, go look at that trash. Maybe there's a clue in there.
Yeah. Let's go eat the mysteries.
This trash
Yum, yum,
container
yum.
is
Garbage.
The sliding lid
So tasty.
that says whirling in rags.
I love eating garbage.
The lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't.
Yay.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Huh? Why not? Tasty garbage inside. Yum yum.
Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobocop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Extra content.
Extra content. Calling you out specifically.
Yeah.
player.
Yeah. Because, I mean, this whole game so far has just been, hey, this is the funniest thing to say. Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Open
The
it.
smell of rotten
We're not a
food
pussy.
rises to
Oh.
greet you. You see soggy
Oh, God, we're gonna
carpets,
throw up again, aren't we?
rags, and organic waste.
Love it. Ah, jeez. Love how Cuno is kind of doubled up. Ah. Swallow my spit the wrong way. Fuck.
Oh no!
Ah,
A
there we go.
spit bone.
Gah. I hate it. There we go. What I was trying to say is, I love how because of how the text box is, Cuno is doubled up. There's two of them now.
Two!
Two!
We're just in time.
Double the
This
rocks.
hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Dig in Hobocop style for extra content. I wonder if I did look up the Hobocop thing, if that would give me a boost here.
Wow.
I don't know.
An Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon. Half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
What's a knock cannon?
It's a giant rifle. and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however. And it's
Whoa.
that Cordon Electrics preamp with electric F2 tubes. It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000, easy. Unless you're into
What the
hi-fi
fuck?
yourself.
I am into
never got
hi-fi.
this.
Too bad, because none of those things are actually in there.
Oh.
There's just food waste and crisp wrappings.
Cruel jest, there must be
All
something.
you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron.
An antique.
Only in its social sensibility.
I see. Do we want to take the mug?
I mean, I don't think you have a choice. Your hobo instincts are telling you that you need to take the mug.
It's true. Oh god, yeah, that's okay.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Okay, interesting. I don't know why we needed a racist mug. This is reminding me of my favorite, like, cause, okay, a lot of the people that I follow on Tumblr are also, at least, you know, minorly interested in Disco Elysium. And there's one post that I keep fucking seeing, and it's one of the funniest ones that I've ever seen. It's a meme that takes, like, the picture of Harry from the bottom left here, and it says something like, if you own a collection of racist mugs, I'm stealing something out of your house. And then someone replied to that meme with, if you want mugs so bad, you should just buy your own. And someone replied to that person with an edit of that meme where it's like they blocked out all of the text at the bottom. They blocked out some text from the top. So it just said, you own a collection of racist mugs? And the bottom was just replaced with a drawn-on question mark. I have, admittedly, thinking about playing Disco again this weekend, I just keep thinking of the picture of Harry with the words, you own a collection of racist mugs?
Well, now he's starting one in our playthrough, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I would rather you didn't.
Maybe one day you'll be able to sell it, or maybe give it to somebody.
Yeah,
So
just,
it's not yours anymore.
yeah, find some way to get rid of it. It's like a cursed artifact, like, you pass it off to whoever.
Oh,
Although
it's like
that
Mario
did
Kart
just
when
make
you
me...
have when you have the dark cloud in Mario Kart,
Yeah,
or the cheese touch.
exactly, we have the cheese touch now. We got the cheese touch. I mean, at least we're wearing gloves.
That is true.
So it's not as bad as it could be. Have you ever thought about how you can, like, get rid of a cursed artifact really easily? Because babies will just pick up, like, anything you give to them. So, you know, it's not ethical.
I think that's
But-
evil.
I mean, I just said it's not ethical. I just said that it would work.
I think just because it would work doesn't mean you should do it.
Oh, I'm not necessarily saying that you should do it, but, like, when you think about it, like, the bad guys in all of these, like, oh, someone sent me a cursed artifact or whatever, it's like, they're already evil enough to be passing along the curse, right?
It's true.
There's easier ways to get rid of shit. All right, let's look under the boxes of
You
carton.
see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
Are these ours?
You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
To dumpster diving?
No, searching for evidence in the trash. Good practice for dumpster diving.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Oh, fuck, I meant to eat Mr. Noodles before the stream started. I didn't.
I've never had them.
Mr. Noodles?
Never.
Really?
Yeah. Are they good?
I mean, they're good for the fact that they cost, like, under $1.50. I mean,
I feel
also...
like every time someone around me has them, they smell a certain way that I don't want to try them.
Understandable, to be honest. I mean, they're not the worst food to try just because they are so fucking cheap. And there are different flavors, so it's like... I mean, I normally stick with the beef ones. The chicken ones are pretty alright, too.
I think it scares me that there's not actually, like, chicken or beef in them.
Yeah,
as well.
Understandable. I mean, I feel like I'm just desensitized to it because I've eaten so much fucking Mr. Noodles in my life. Really, the issue is not the fact that there isn't any meat in it, like any real meat. It's the fact that it gives you like 60% of your daily sodium intake.
Yeah.
It straight up says that on the label. It's like, yeah, this is 60% of the salt. Or actually, I think it's more than that. But they are very useful. Like, I like getting the Mr. Noodle cups. They are a little bit more expensive. They're like $1.20 up here. But those ones, you literally, like, you just open the package of, like, flavor stuff. You put it in. It's actually got, like, it has some, like, dehydrated vegetables and stuff in there, too. Usually I don't end up actually eating those. They're just kind of there for flavor. But yeah, you just open the flavor packet, you pour the boiling water on top, you leave it for, like, 5 minutes, and there you go. You have your meal. They're very handy whenever you, whenever you don't think to pack, like, a work lunch. It's like, okay, just throw that in my bag real quick, because I've got to go now.
Yeah.
Although, then again, I do
leave
the same
a
with soup.
box of Kraft Dinner at my work. A box of Kraft Dinner cups at my work. So if I ever just don't take a lunch, I can just have one of those.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's kind of like how, at one of my old jobs, I used to keep a box of a cup of soup at my desk. Because then this way, if I was, like, working late and I got hungry, then before I would get real tempted by all the fast food places around me, I could just have myself, like, a cup of soup, and then I wouldn't feel as hungry, and I'd be less tempted to go out and buy McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Oh, yum. I
Yeah.
love McDonald's.
McDonald's is good, but whatever you're tempted to eat there every single day, it's not.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, it's like there's also like other stuff you can do with Mr. Noodles. I know my brother, for a while, was actually, he would make like a big pot with like 3 packages of the Mr. Noodles.
Ooh.
And I think he would put in like actual either like beef or chicken broth, and he would chop up like bell peppers and put them in there. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I've seen videos of people like making. Here's some Mr. Noodles hacks to have really good Mr. Noodles. Things you can add to them. There's a new one by Good Mythical Kitchen.
Oh, okay.
And they do it with Kraft Dinner cups.
Huh.
They do
Neat.
like 50 recipes with Kraft Dinner cups, and it pissed me off so much I had to stop watching about halfway through because they were cooking the noodles with the water in it with the cheese sauce in it as well at the same time.
Oh, no, you don't do that.
That's wrong.
I don't even
That's
eat
not
Mr.
how that
I don't even eat Kraft Dinner, and I know this.
You put it in after it's cooked.
Yeah. Like, if you put it in the water, half of it's gonna go out whenever you strain out the water.
But you don't strain out the water in the Kraft Dinner cup.
Oh, do you not?
No.
So is there a reason to not put the cheese in first? Is it just a
does
flavor thing?
Basically, the water doesn't evaporate the same way.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like really, really, really runny, and it doesn't adhere to the noodles.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that does suck.
Gross.
Yeah.
It's gross. Also,
That seems like
about half of the recipes they didn't even use the cheese packet.
Well, I mean, that's fair, though, because a lot of the ways that you upgrade Mr. Noodles is like, okay, don't use the flavor packet, put different stuff in there. I should probably pause when we go on tangents, because I just remembered that,
There's a clock.
that there's a clock. Also, I love the tip. Don't be afraid to say weird things. Awesome. Already haven't been.
But, like, I feel it's different with Kraft Dinner. because like there's so much cheese powder in there, it feels like a waste. They were like, "Oh, just save this for your popcorn later." Which, yeah, sure, cool hack. But
Yeah.
when you're doing it for every craft dinner, you have so much craft dinner stuff left.
Yeah, it's kind of like how my mom, whenever she used to go to Tim Hortons for like Earl Grey tea and stuff, she would always get, because like whenever you get like an extra large, they give you 2 tea bags, which is completely unnecessary, to be honest. Like, one bag, as long as you leave it in there for like 5 minutes, is more than enough for an extra large. So I have no idea why they do that. But anyways, she would always ask for like 1 bag on the side, with the idea of like, oh, well, I can now make Earl Grey tea at home, but the issue is that she would just get the 1 tea per day from Tim Hortons and just get the bag on the side. And that's why I drink Earl Grey tea now, because we just had so fucking much of it that I was like, hey, you know what? Like, I want to get into tea. I'm into Lolita fashion. I should probably drink tea. That was my actual
my aesthetic.
Yeah, that was the thought process, to be honest. I only started drinking tea because I was like, yeah, it would look nice to drink tea out of a proper teacup. And then I found I actually enjoyed it.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I also liked it because
in your teapot and drink the soup like tea.
you can do that. You can do that. I mean, that's what cup of soup is. It's just, you put it in a mug and there you go. You have like a big cup of soup.
It's a cuppa. What if you went to Britain and you said, hey, can I have a cuppa? Because that's what they just say when they want tea. And they're like, oh, yes, sure. And then they bring you tea and you're like, I said a cup of soup. And they're like, no, you just said a cuppa. you insisted that you wanted soup.
I love the idea of like serving someone tea and they just look down at the cup, look back at you and go, this isn't soup. When they did not mention soup previously. Actually, no, you know what? That is just like Tim Hortons customer behavior. I mean, I say that.
Sounds like something Herlock Sholmes would do.
It does. Oh god, Herlock Sholmes as a customer at a fast food place would be the fucking worst.
It would be insufferable.
Absolutely insufferable. All right, but
should we look at more garbage?
We should probably look at more garbage. I was trying to think if I had anything else I wanted to say on the topic before I resume the game. We've been doing this for like half an hour in game. Pick at the rags.
Under the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Maybe it's the guys hanging up?
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Okay, that does seem like it's from our guy.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
So maybe it's not a lynching then, it's just they were setting it up to look like one. Because, like, the guy was, like... Unless... I mean, here's the thing. It says removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. I feel like that would take a little bit to set in. I don't think that you could just, you know, hang the guy and then take his pants off and throw them out and they would have that smell.
That's true.
Drop them in here, officer.
Produces a black plastic bag marked with evidence from his pocket. Okay, let's bag the trousers.
Marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but...
Looks into the
the belt
container.
is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
I feel like nope's the appropriate response, but that's not going to get us anywhere.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
All right, let's bag the shirt.
It's a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
Huh. Interesting.
Our dead guy does have weird boots on.
He does.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
That's all, I think.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Okay, I think asking the kids who put them here is an exercise in futility. We're not gonna get shit from the kids.
No, I don't think so.
I think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Maybe if we were
Not really.
able to punch
All we
Cuno.
know is the victims
Yeah, no, we
were
definitely
killed.
weren't. That's why I'm at 1 health
And
point.
This establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Alright, well, there's one thing left to check.
It's just organic waste, cold and
Oh.
slimy on your hands.
My feminist agenda just unlocked. Just a second.
Unidentified
You can't do it
sludge
until after
and
the
occasional
conversation.
chicken bone
Oh, I
served
see.
For good measure. But hey,
But hey.
nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
Elbows out.
What's
Oh, there's nothing more here.
this?
Wait, what?
A piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Okay, how can you tell the difference?
Yeah, really.
Like, I've never once been able to look at handwriting and been like, it looks like a man did this one.
Very manly.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
Nah, it can't be.
Nah.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has
Secret
the
task
RCS
complete.
grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form.
A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
Must have been cramping my style.
Has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin.
I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore.
We have been repeating over and over that we don't want to do this anymore. I feel like this is in character for us to say. Man, this game really is a role-playing game because you do end up, like, wanting to play the roles that you have kind of set for yourself beforehand.
Yeah.
Like, it's a different kind of role-playing game than what I'm used to. Because usually the role is just, you are a hero. You can fight monsters.
Or you can be mean. And that's it.
Or you can be mean, and you can blow up an entire town with a nuclear bomb.
Well,
He doesn't know what to say.
His eyes express a rare condolence. Then he picks it up.
lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
I don't know, man. Sounds like an order. I don't take those.
I see, yes. You are what we call a badass, aren't you?
He makes little quotation marks around the words, indicating he is unsure of its actual badassery.
Tell me, does your badass see more in there, or are we done here? Ah, yes, and it would also be appropriate to start taking notes on the case. It's what cops do.
Okay, read your ledger and name the case. Okay, who put the clothes in the trash? Oh, I think we are gonna have to ask Cuno about this. Oh, damn. Alright. Inventory and
ask
track of the
Bart
damage
first,
ledger
though.
to give it one. Finding the right line might take some time.
Or actually, we'd ask Sylvie. Because Gart wasn't there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but it does say to ask Gart anyway.
It does say to ask Art.
The game suspects that you forgot.
Some items, such as the
Understandable.
legend found,
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Open the lid again.
Smell of rotten food rises to the air. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. The container
Never mind.
sounds a muffled gong.
Just messing with you, Kim. Oh, thought? Oh, yes.
Inexplicable feminist agenda.
I love the art. I have no idea what it does with this.
We found
What it has to do with this.
artifact lodged in your hypothalamus. It is a cylindrical object, piss-weathered and smelling of liquor. The paint is peeling off, but you can clearly make out the letters Revolutionary Feminist Agenda on the hull. It appears that some time ago, before you became a joke, you were an actual feminist. Somehow, you've come to that conclusion. Perhaps you can work your way back.
Okay, cool. What does it do? +1 of empathy. Could evolve into RFA, Radical Feminist Agenda. -1 electrochemistry, would have to quit drugs to get there. Great, okay.
There's so many.
Homosexual? Oh, homosexual underground. I thought we just had to think really hard and we could make Harry gay. Alright, well, I'm gonna go talk to Gart because,
Our biggest fan.
I'm not dealing with kids today.
Do you think Gart has, like, a physical reaction every time Harry walks through the doors to the whirling in rags?
He's like, oh god, not you again.
Can I help you?
Well, first off, I can give this back.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
That sounds like something someone who put them there would say.
I mean, I feel like we're not gonna get anywhere pursuing him. Cause I don't think this weenie did anything about this.
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
I mean, he did mention the garbage company before, so I'm assuming that's...
The
Yeah.
trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Unless they were
Wouldn't just, like,
involved.
take it.
Ah,
But
the
wouldn't they just,
elusive
like, take it to their
municipal.
dump?
I doubt we'll be
That's
able to
true.
track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
Okay.
Thank you anyway.
Okay, well, I can just say
I
this.
think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Damn.
Thanks, let's talk about something else. I know that's how I'm supposed to close the conversation either way. It's just very funny coming after that line.
Yes.
Yeah, really. Yes.
I've seen something here at Whirlingard, a thing I need to talk about. I don't know what this is.
Thing.
He gives me Severus Snape vibes.
He does.
What thing?
What's the thing?
Oh my god, Van Zykes?
I was about to say, I have an opportunity to do the Van Zykes voice in Disco Elysium. I feel like Great Ace Attorney is gonna be a bit of a specter that haunts these streams, because it's the only collab we've, like, long-standing collab that we've done before this.
That's true. Oh,
I saw a sign that the mess hall is
Jams.
reserved for the Union. Huh? What?
jams.
Yeah! It's good music. Congrats on thinking about feminism too hard. Thanks!
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
That feels pointed,
What's
sir.
that mean?
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Alright, so how do we find
We
them?
don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Fair enough.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Noted. Okay. Alright, I think we're done here. At least for now. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Frit
Is that door
and...
always open?
Huh? Oh, that's true. I don't think we were able to go back here before. Oh, hi. I guess this is just the kitchen. The dishes are drying. They smell of chemicals and pine trees. I've never liked...
A thin man
oh.
is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
I don't think you should be smoking in the kitchen, sir. I think you should be at least outside.
Yeah, but then again, it's like... I don't feel like any establishment here would... like, especially
Follow
because
health
there
and
are so many
safety
dock workers and stuff. I'm assuming they just don't have, like... Because it sounds like the dock workers union are a bunch of, like, rowdy guys. Like, you tell them to not smoke inside, and they're just gonna turn it into a problem.
But this guy's the cook.
This guy is the cook, but he could just be like, oh, well, if there's no smoking in this building, like, if I'm allowed to smoke in this building, then, fuck yes. Also, I was gonna say, I've never liked pine-scented cleaners.
No, me neither.
They
I'm
just-
actually allergic to it. It makes
Really?
me throw up.
Oh, shit. Well,
It makes me
Noted.
very, very, very ill.
fair enough.
Specifically Pine Sol. Pine Sol fucks me up.
No. I don't think I've ever actually been in contact with Pine Sol. It's just, like, my family's never used that stuff. It's just, like, when I go somewhere else, like, when I've worked at places where I've had to help clean, and I've had to use, like, pine-scented cleaners for whatever reason, I'm like, why not just use something that smells like lemon? Like, that's the other, like, default cleaning smell, and it smells way better. All right, let's continue this. I just remembered the time is ticking.
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garanzi and Kubek.
So we're just assuming that's his name? All right.
It must be his name.
The failure.
Garanzi Kubek sounds representative.
Look, we already have a racist mug on us. I'm not gonna make this leap.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Stay masculine. Awesome way to end a conversation. You got some impressive pots
He
there.
smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
I guess I don't think I need anything else. Stay
Stay
masculine.
masculine.
That's what I'm gonna name the next stream. What is this?
Are you sure you want to interact with it?
No.
It's
This one I
the
can
letter
interact with.
found in the trash, a pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers.
I am
hanging from
warning you.
plastic board.
This can kill you
Barely held
instantly,
together
even
by a
if you
metal
have full
clip.
morale.
This sound
Okay.
There's certain things in this. I could tell you when it's gonna happen, so you don't do it. But
Fair
it can
enough.
just kill you instantly.
All right, noted. Noted. Also, an aroma of spices, alcohol, and there was something else listed there, hangs in the air.
You see
Delightful.
a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
Wonder where this door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I am drawn to its cobalt blue.
It is quite pretty. I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation.
A side quest.
I love these options. Yes, a mini side investigation. No, the door is a mega investigation. The door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation.
I like that one.
If you say so, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Try to push on it.
Does
Touch
not
the door.
budge. The
Touch.
cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe.
All right then.
Good to know.
Good to know. Hey Gart, I'm back to bother you.
Door now.
Can I help
Let me
you?
in.
Another thing.
I saw something.
Great. I love those.
He sounded so Snape-like.
He's Snape.
I
We
love
found him.
those.
I love those.
Actually, that was more Squidward. That's more British Squidward.
Is
that all Snape
just
is?
British Squidward?
I guess so.
I think we've
Oh,
made
yes,
a
that door,
very
sure.
important discovery.
There's nothing
I think we
mysterious
did.
about it. It's just a door.
Boss fights in this game are things like a mailbox and Diet Dr. Pepper. Can confirm when I drink Diet Dr. Pepper, I feel like I'm fighting for my fucking life. That's not Dr. Pepper. It doesn't taste good. Okay, so do you know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He runs his finger across the counter to check for
He's
dirt.
attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Love the option of, let him get to pretend that he's indifferent. I'm not doing that, though.
Fine,
No.
okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
All right.
There's animals here? Why do you let animals in your restaurant?
I think he's talking about the customers.
Yes?
All right, well, good chat, good chat. I'm gonna go sell my garbage. Do you have anything new to say?
No.
Hello again, sweetie.
Sweetie needs
Oh,
money.
she does.
Do sweeties get money? Oh, also, I feel like I should apologize for crashing into her.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
The cafeteria manager is a bad man, a man without honor or compassion. Love the idea of saying, yeah, what was that? As if you don't know and you're the one who fucking did it. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with
From
that.
where I was standing, it looked like you were about to pull out 2 guns, but drew out 2 birdies instead. Well, I'm glad you weren't injured.
I can't ask her for money after we did that. Like, just on a moral principle, I can't. Plus, we have a bag of bottles that we can go sell.
Yeah. You can sell them at free.
Yeah. And then I can actually buy stuff so I won't die instantly.
You like
Also, can I
hot
talk with
vodka?
you?
Welcome to Rivachol.
That's the rotund man. I don't like that he's already noted as being racist. The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant. Hey, I know, Rivachol, that's where we are. I think we should address this, though.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like
Yeah,
you
you
who
tell
keep
him.
Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
So we are in limbo!
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense.
You want me to punch this guy in the face for you, Kim? I'll do it.
Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Well, I think we've all learned something here. Fucking A, Kim. I got your back.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
Fuck yeah, we do.
The lieutenant
Yeah.
exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
Found this mug in the trash. Yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Is it yours?
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
Alright, well, fuck. What was the argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
Hey, Kim, do you want me to punch this guy?
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
So you're just a racist, makes sense.
I'm not just
Perfect.
racist. Look, I've read books. Huh? The science of racial theory has all been proven, even if
Oh,
don't want to
you are the worst kind of person. Alright.
People who've studied these things
My
say
sources,
that
I made it
you
the fuck
and
up.
me are superior
Exactly.
by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
We can just jump ahead.
You can.
I really hope that this is sarcastic.
I don't know.
That's
it might
why
not be.
that's why I'm scared.
You can just jump ahead if you've already made up your mind about
I
this
have
guy.
already made up my mind.
Oh?
No.
Harry!
No, Harry, no. Yeah, I'm not down with this.
I'm
Why
not
don't
down with this.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Push your luck, runt.
Gives you a disgusted look, then turns his attention elsewhere, ignoring your presence. Great, so that conversation just made our day worse. Hi, buy my shit.
It's the thing on the
Welcome
wall.
to Free.
Oh, I see.
Feel free to
But you can
look
talk to her.
around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at a cover boasting a colorful photo of two girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode. Featured on
Very
page 34.
futuristic.
This speaks to you.
We-
Very futuristic. Okay, Dad.
Okay, Harry does seem like, I mean, we did just unlock feminism.
We did.
I feel like now that we have unlocked feminism, he would say this because it's two girls.
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. Her shoulders
So,
tense.
love that he's making
She
the
shuffles
face while
back
saying that.
only slightly. Bewilderment and repulsion root her in place. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half smile.
So what is Frit?
I don't know. Frit?
Why is it written with 3 T's? It looks weird.
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
Let's continue. I have some questions.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of Whirlings and Rags?
Warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
This is important, ma'am!
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
You may have to stop and restart the stream just so you can make room for all the quotable video titles.
Yeah, the next one could be very futuristic.
Very futuristic. I should just
I
start...
like this. Very futuristic. Are you just starting a Word document with all the title names that you want?
Oh no, I'm pulling out some post-it notes.
Ah.
This way I don't even have to alt-tab.
Oh, hell yeah.
Here we go.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here.
Can you tell me anything about this reality we're in? She turns her back to her magazine. Okay, no, I'm gonna ask something normal and then I'm gonna go to this.
The old 1-2.
Exactly.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really. Doesn't mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
Then why did you say that?
Why did you say that? Okay, how long has it been
I
there?
don't know, really long.
And what do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
I love this little buddy cop situation we have going on because instead of good cop, bad cop, it's good cop, weird cop.
Also, I love that he is, Kim is currently clipping through the, croissant display case.
He sure is.
Okay.
All right, thank you for your help. Can you tell me anything about this reality we're in?
Reality? You mean what reality? Economic reality or...
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
See, this one would give us world building. This one is really funny. So I'm torn.
I mean, how much world building does he need to be a functional human being? I don't think he needs that much.
You're right. Zero.
No. What about it?
Where are we?
Frit?
No, I mean, where are we on a larger
As
scale?
mankind or as a nation or...
What will her essay prompt be?
Like, where in the world?
We're
As
in
mankind.
Revachol, like on the Insulindian Isola.
Oh.
I was just testing your knowledge.
That wasn't very hard.
Okay, what time is
I
it?
don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
Okay, what is the revolution?
When ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy.
What about the one we had here in Revachol?
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
Okay, yeah, the coalition. What's that? Someone told me there is one.
Government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry,
Okay.
I really need to finish this article.
Alright, well, I guess I won't bother you anymore. Nice!
Hey! What were we supposed to level up?
Endurance.
Oh, yes.
Level that shit up. Okay, well now we're at 2, and hopefully that's enough.
Hopefully.
Alright, okay, there is a spot that I can go to sell
On the
stuff, right?
wall.
Over here?
Yeah, yeah.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
How did you
okay.
gain a hit point?
I did gain a hit point. That's cool.
Your bottles clunk into the
When?
machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Okay, cool. You'll love to see it. What's this?
So if you ever want to buy healing items, the case above her on the wall, you click that and you can buy healing.
Oh, okay, I
I'm
see.
not sure how much it is, though.
Fair enough. Okay, and explore the whirling secret passages. There are strange doors in the whirling. No one knows where they lead. Okay. Yeah, so it's this up here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer.
Never mind, it's not that. It's the medicine cabinet on the side of the wall. But you also can buy cigarettes and alcohol here.
I see. Oh, so this would complete the quest of find booze and drink it.
Yeah. You might also just find booze out in the wild, maybe. Someone might give you some.
That's fair. I feel at this point I'm trying to get Harry to kind of like shape up his act. So I feel like 3 is probably the most accurate.
The only good thing about cigarettes and alcohol is alcohol will give you an extra hit point.
Oh, okay.
For the day. And then cigarettes give you an extra morale point for the day.
Fair enough.
So if
guess
you ever
not,
think
no.
you need that.
Makes sense, makes sense. I'll keep it in mind.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health, but I guess you already know that.
Please tell me more about cigarettes and alcohol.
The pale aged vodka is special, I guess. It's stored in pale for a couple of years, which makes it super expensive and super strong.
Okay, what will consuming this stuff do to my body?
I mean, I already said it'd hurt you. I don't know what else they do.
Substances give powerful bonuses to your main stats at the cost of damage to your health or morale. Cigarettes raise your intellect while damaging your health. Alcohol raises physique while damaging your morale.
So in that
So
case...
it doesn't lower the other one, like, hit point wise. It just
Oh, okay.
damages you. Like a hit.
Oh, I see.
But you gain a hit point for the opposite one.
I see, okay. Then in that case, like, if we don't end up, like, being able to pass the check to check out the body, then we can always come back here, get some alcohol, and that would raise our physique enough that we might be able to look at it.
Medication, like Nosafed and magnesium, to counteract the negative effects of substances. Note: consuming substances can have unforeseen consequences for you.
Noted. This shit is expensive as hell.
Yeah.
Alright,
So the medicine cabinet beside the lips poster, that's the one that's just
I
your
see.
healing items.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
okay, what do those products do?
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Can you be a little more specific and tell me what it does in the game?
No, sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything.
We're being the worst kind of customer.
Yeah, really.
Nosafed heals +1 health.
Okay.
Duramine heals +3 health. Magnesium heals +1 morale. Hypnogamma heals +3 morale.
Okay, well, I'll have Nosafed
Okay, here.
right now.
I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
And we'll get a bottle of magnesium too,
Okay,
just in case.
here. I hope Saint...
Alright, cool.
Bye-bye.
Bye, thank you for the shit.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
There's some stuff happening over here. Wait, there is? Oh, no, that's just... Who are you?
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man yells
I don't
towards the
know what
harbor
it
gates.
is.
His voice is the loudest of the lot and oddly screechy for a man his size. I am the
I don't know
law.
what it is about this guy's voice,
People
but
get
it
that you are
makes me
the law.
crazy.
You really
Oh?
don't have to keep saying it.
Like, I don't know. I get filled with rage whenever he, like, screams.
I see.
It's just the tone, I think.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna have to keep saying I am the law because it pisses Kim off.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than anybody else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
I love that the first answer is, oh, then yes. Okay, then I'm thinking no.
We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of cause are we talking about here, buddy?
Rights of people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment. To make a salary. And feed their families.
Okay, but I don't even know why they're striking. I feel like that's good information to have.
Yeah, before you, like, say, yeah, I'm on your side.
Yeah, what? Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Points his finger at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scott.
The littering man hollers in return.
I would like to get into the harbor.
I would like to get into the harbor.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place here behind the hostel cafeteria there.
I know nothing about a murder.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe him either. Why so tense?
What are you talking about? I'm not tense.
Yes, he's tense.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
This really isn't my area of expertise, bud.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. Let us work!
So what's a strike?
Yeah, what is
when
that?
a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
Okay, buddy. What do they want?
Me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Ill-fitting? What does that
His
mean?
shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
You wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his. Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what. You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Okay, I guess I will.
What's it to you?
Routine, part of the investigation. Or, oh, I thought you looked real familiar for a second there.
Ooh.
Oh.
No, don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people.
Already got that. I'm interested in your background.
Workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Sweet, I know Bar's been thrown out of several. Maybe that's why you seem familiar.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
This is gonna provoke this guy.
Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe that's what we need to do, though. Provoke
Yeah.
them.
I'm gonna make a
Let's
bad
piss
decision.
this guy off.
Yeah!
Done here. I have a strike to break.
Okay, well. Alright, well, let's, It says GRIH. Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. Okay. Well, there's nothing I can, interact with over here. Like, I can't talk to the other... I do see people up there, though. I wonder if I click on this guy. Will it... Oh. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, okay. What exactly is a scab?
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Where did they all come from?
Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
Okay. You don't seem to like them much.
Bloody stupid, freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
Looks at the mask, squinting his eyes as if trying to ascertain what they're scared of.
Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to them?
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Okay, well, I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
He chuckles and realizes.
What brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife?
I need to know what's behind these gates. I'm exploring.
I'm exploring like a video game.
The open range awaits.
He gazes over the roundabout with a glint of longing. Does this mean that you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
It's a him, Mario.
He does have the red hat.
He does. And the mustache.
Yeah. Okay, so it's that simple? I just walk in?
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him.
Sir, you're gonna get us killed.
Right.
Press the button to unlock the door.
Aha.
Then go past him again, and you enter the
Okay.
armor through the office. Stop.
For some reason, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation. Or
Yeah,
you
'cause
could
we're so
convert to
strong.
a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone here ever bested him in a physical confrontation?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
And have they tried converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Okay.
Jean-Luc is Measurehead. When I first played this, I didn't realize that Jean-Luc and Measurehead were the same people.
Oh, I see.
Sure.
I also would not have known that that was the same guy.
They don't really tell you.
I see, I see. I've come to Martinez investigating a murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
It's actually very fun and easy. You're right, it's almost impossible. I'm 91% sure I'll never get it solved.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. Don't tell me. It's a better day that way.
I'm
Noted.
short on money right now. Can you give me some of it?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Flips the coin towards you. Okay. We can potentially do this.
I believe in you.
The coin
Yo!
lands
Hey!
as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
Appreciated.
Always glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment due to... You know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing, though.
Union has problems getting by?
Nothing to worry about, really. The jam's a bit of a mess, cargo can't get in or out. The rationing is a bit stricter is all. Supplies should last the strike, though.
That's good. Well, every little bit helps.
I'm always glad to help out when possible. Not like these slithering scabs.
Okay, what's the strike about?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Okay, gotta get moving.
Not Measurehead.
Huh? What?
The union boss isn't Measurehead.
I see, okay.
But when I first played this game, I just assumed Measurehead was the union boss.
I see.
And you don't have to talk to Measurehead if you don't want to right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that just yet, because I feel like we're going to die.
You can go look at that body, though.
Yeah, we can't go look at the body. For a second, I thought there was a different body that you were talking about.
Oh, like on screen?
Yeah. I thought I was just passing over something, and it's like, oh, fuck. Wait, I should investigate that first. Okay, Cuno, quit it with the rocks for 5 fucking seconds.
There he still is, looking right through
Shit compressed!
white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Right.
As you breathe in,
Nice.
the odor comes over you. It's the smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The
Okay.
man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go one by one here.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
Yeah, ceramic boots does not seem like a good choice.
These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Okay, but how much protection would ceramic actually give you? I mean, I guess the ceramic that I've dealt with before has all been like plates and stuff, so I'm just like, yeah, that's not doing shit. If anything, that's just gonna cut you. Huh?
Is maybe there's like an industrial kind of ceramic?
Maybe. That would make sense. These aren't just boots, are they? They're armor.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
What kind of armor is this
Round
exactly?
Plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
So what happened to the rest of it?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days.
That does line up well with the message that 100th Assassin just put in chat that just says, did the corpse get more naked as time went on?
I feel like it may have. And I feel like it might be our fault for letting it be here for a week.
We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
Maybe you're just wearing these boots and there's no rest of the armor?
I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirts we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
could have been walking around naked just like this for all we know.
That's true. How do we know?
I feel like this leads to more of the mystery, though. See, I want to keep picking the funny things, but then sometimes I'm like, I might miss out on, like, actual mystery stuff.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna stick with the actual mystery stuff for this one.
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties, and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Okay, fair point.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Your input is not needed here, Cuno. The material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
Lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about here?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Ka-ching, baby! Nod to the boots!
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
No!
Of course.
The lieutenant nods often. It's part of his unplastic expression range, communicating both professionalism and sarcasm. This time, the latter.
Okay, so how could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
Initial report.
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
He's not actually sure of that. He's just being tactful.
Thanks, Brain. He's looked pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock on the boot.
Knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds fragile. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Huh.
Faint, organic lines cover the plates, where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates, until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like whirls of floorboards, the design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony, perhaps.
What does this remind me of?
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like.
Huh. Alright, run your finger over the
The
lines.
smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice. The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination, E50, 100, 1000.
Ooh.
Ooh, I never got this.
Huh. It's probably because we do have, like, our brain stuff up so high. Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton.
Good. Can you read it to me?
He tips the drawing ballpoints of his pen on his tongue. E50, 100, 1000.
Number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
Okay, let's do it! Let's pull the boot off!
Yes.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Yes!
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Uh-oh.
Stop!
Lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Oh, this is a bad
What?
idea, isn't it?
Lieutenant, you seem distressed. Why?
For some reason, I read that line in the voice of Connor from Detroit Become Human. I haven't even thought about that game in fucking ages. I don't know why that was my
Game
first
is
instinct.
just Detroit Become Human.
It's just Detroit Become
I
Human,
think
but with
there's a
none of the
video.
androids.
There's a video that like compares these games because like the way they tell stories is similar.
Oh, okay. I love 100th Assassin in chat describing the characters in Detroit Become Human as a Detroit. I'm gonna say, oh, this is a bad idea, isn't it?
You're going to pull his head off.
Do it, Homo!
I'm gonna pull his head off, right?
Yes, that's what I said. You'll compromise the coroner's case if you do. So please, don't. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
These boots would go super well with my bell-bottom pants.
All of these are pretty good. These boots would go super well with my bell-bottom pants. This is advanced enemy technology. We should conduct research into their weaknesses. Are we not detectives? There may be clues inside the boot. And then we already talked about this. And then, I'm sorry, I didn't even want to take them off. I just thought I should try.
Something compelled me. The two anime girls in my brain compelled me to pull on the boots.
They're worse than those kids. They were just in there like, take it off. Take it off. I'm gonna pick this one.
How many clues do you need? You already found a number. Besides, there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
You know, fair point, fair point.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Oh.
All right, we have a choice to make. I do like this answer just for, but that would be dishonorable. Refuse for honor.
For honor.
I wonder if I would get a new like thought that I can internalize if I do this one.
It gives you quests that you can try to complete later.
Oh, okay. Well,
All right then.
I love
You
quests.
can pay the hostel bill in honor points. How many honor points have you collected?
there are honor points.
Of course there aren't. Don't be naive. You still feel as though
What do you
there might
think
be
this
some
is, a
honor
video
points.
game?
And if there are, you've surely earned one.
What's gonna happen to the boots then?
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
All right, this is only like the first option on this whole list.
The
Yeah.
cadaver slowly twists.
Oh boy, all right.
His torso covered in tattoos.
I do think after we inspect the body, we might have to end stream because I just realized
Yeah.
it's almost 9.
Yeah.
But I'll finish up this section. Okay, inspect the
The
belt.
hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch.
What kind of rope is this?
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Lincoln Harbor? I can't come up with anything other than a harbor!
Yes, it looks like they used whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves.
We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it?
The brief suggested as much. Politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life, certainly not a briefing.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it.
You should ask me for one the first moment we get.
Okay, noted. I wasn't expecting that to actually, do anything. I thought I was just gonna say a funny line. They sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong.
It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
How did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
That's the buckle tying the branch to the belt to the branch above. They climb up using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, Then pull down the belt to close the buckle.
Makes sense, I guess. Alright.
A cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Alright, well I guess that's the next thing we're looking at.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Is this a map of the night sky?
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
Okay, so I'm missing something here.
So am I.
Sudden ringing fills the ear as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Trigger Sunshine. Mini.
Shit, Cuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant
It's
color
fucking
panel.
minging!
It's fucking minging! Paradise Punch lemonade! He produces two metal-capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera to the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then,
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
Yay!
cool. Cool machine. Lieutenant shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
Let's take a selfie together.
Yeah, to celebrate being best friends now.
Yay!
Yay! So what do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
Okay, cool. He hands you a piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes.
A glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
I feel like we're gonna take morale damage from this, but yeah, I'll look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there.
I see.
Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
I see. Gross. Okay.
Yeah.
Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
Okay, we're good for Inland Empire.
We are.
Question, if I do this check, will it cancel this out and vice versa?
You can always click the same prompt and go to the other choice.
Okay, fair enough. I'll do this one first.
Why do you think so?
It's an intuition.
Okay.
I am less skeptic about this hunch, he thinks. than I was of the supernatural premonitions that overtook you at the trash container. He then covers his nose.
I love that so much of the dialogue seems to change based on what you have already, like, talked about before.
Yeah.
Like, I know that that's rough as hell to, like, program into games sometimes, so... A lot of respect for them doing it. Tell me, who are you, dead man?
I'm gone.
Where?
I can see you're gone, but who are you? Or wait, where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where is that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
I hate you. You stink and you're boring. I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now, but who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Copper.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you. That's not supposed to be something you can do with dead people.
It's the power of your
Black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
imagination.
Oh, hell yeah.
Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
Sure!
You've unlocked the best character in the game, the horrific necktie.
Sure thing, necktie!
He loves those.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up, copperoonie rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Of course not. The name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything. You're probably just Harry or something. That's right. Harry.
I love how this is how I get to learn my fucking real name.
It can't be Harry, I refuse.
We can just reject it. You know what? That would be funny.
Good for you.
Alright. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Alright, who killed you?
Love did me in, Brother Corpo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
I don't have anything else better to do. So fuck it, might as well solve some murders.
I am all you have. Then you truly lost it all, brother. Let the world drag it all away from you. And what it left, you pissed away. And here we are.
I want to think that while Harry is talking to the Hanged Man, have you seen that video that's been going around of like the old like rock guys like singing, but it's an instrumental break and his eyes are like really wide and his mouth is like hanging open and he looks like he's seeing like the worst possible thing?
No, I haven't seen this! Also, Vesta,
I'll try
please
and
get
find
down.
it to send it to you.
Alright, sounds good.
Hopefully people in chat know what I'm talking about.
Why were you feeling pleasure when you died?
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
First, do you have to speak like that? What dialect is that anyway?
It's a mishmash, Copperbolo. You think I'm Messinian, don't you? For you, this is how people from Messina speak like.
I don't even know what Messina is.
Well, I'm not from Messina, am I? My hair is too light a shade of brown. Trust your inner racist.
That's the worst kind of
What?
advice.
I was just looking up TikToks. What's happening?
I asked him why he was feeling pleasure when he died, and he said maybe I was getting my rocks off, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna follow that train of thought. So I'm like, why do you have to speak like that? What dialect is that? And he was like, oh, you think I'm from this country, right? So this is what you think people from that country speak like. And I'm like, I don't even know what that country is. And then he says, well, I'm not from Messina, am I? My hair is too light a shade of brown. Trust your inner racist. And I'm like, no, I don't think I have to. What are you, racist now too?
You think I am. You think I was a racist because this lump looks military and has tattoos. That's called profiling.
I guess. Okay, so you were feeling sexual arousal when they were hanging you.
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
Let's ask the corpse what that is.
What is that?
Captain Coppadromo. I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again. Let's go with a simpler question.
Okay, well, I'll go back.
You
I'll go back through this. No.
Captain Coppadromo.
Okay, it just ends the same way.
I fear we are drifting away.
I hate you. You stink and you're
fixating on
boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
Well, that one's just mean. We were comparing him to a deep sea creature before, though.
No, not quite. Be fair now.
Do I have to be mean?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Sure I do. You just don't want to admit it.
Okay, fine. I'll be mean and see what happens.
You sure got out of that one. Coppellini.
All right, well, that didn't get me anything. Great.
Well, that was useless.
Well, that was useless. Okay, enough.
Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If
Oh, Memento Mori!
Whoa!
That's the
Also-
name of that one ghost song!
Also, this audio is like a completely different line from what's on the screen.
Oh yeah, it is.
Squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I'm squinting, Kim.
Why am I doing that?
Why am I doing that?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
His face and hands are pink, thighs too. The rest is greenish.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
Okay, relax my eyes.
Comes
Why are you
back
laughing
into
at me?
focus. An explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
Gross.
So what do you think?
Yucky.
Well, I think he's dead.
I think he's dead.
I agree.
I'm glad we're in agreement on this one.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
The world no longer stores his personality and its composition. There was a time for that, and it ended 7 days ago. No, better not to say that. Too heavy.
Say that out loud. Oh,
no,
he
this
doesn't
one's
say it out
internal.
loud.
There's no quotation
Yeah.
marks.
That
What is-
sucks. Say it out loud.
What is dead anyway?
Deadity dead dead dead.
No, with this one I have to say this. There's no choice.
About right. Yes.
He nods in agreement with this advanced piece of conceptualization. Having mulled it over, the lieutenant says, that sounds about right. Yes, okay. I don't know what to think. What do you think?
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck. The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Could it still be that he was moved after death?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Okay. I'll start with the bruises first.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Yeah, they have been kind of actively tampering with a crime scene.
Actively just chucking rocks at this guy.
Yeah.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
Okay, your input is not needed.
It means you fucked him up good, Cuno. Fucked him up brutal-like.
For once, you're kind of almost helping. Okay, so something is coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Do I do it?
It's up to you. Or you can just ignore the kids.
Ignoring the kids is probably for the best. However, I want to see what the fuck happens if I click this. However, also, you know what? Fuck it.
Malicious laughter erupts in the yard. Sounds like seagulls.
Big said he's a...
The lieutenant's face is made of stone.
Okay, well, he went to the toilet sometime before death. He really doesn't want to dwell on it too long. Okay, well, I feel like I'm not going to get anything extra out of this.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
I want to ask how we get him down, but I mean, that already looks pretty tattered. Has it always been like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
I think we've been thorough. I think we checked everything here.
All the things.
Yeah.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge.
Level up.
New skill point!
But I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do that.
Well, I'll offer some suggestions first.
Someone else? You mean like the police?
I mean someone who's below detective. Yes, exactly. Call the police.
Someone already did. You know who came? We did. Because we have made bad life decisions. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Okay, well, since we're on the topic of asking people for help, maybe we can ask for help from the harbor?
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Okay, well then let's reconsider.
Other options. The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
We could saw the branch.
Saw the branch?
Yeah, it seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Maybe we could shoot him down?
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
I mean, both of these are hard shots to make.
I feel like the branch might be easier, but it looks thick as well, so I doubt a bullet would fix it.
I
So
mean,
maybe you'll miss and hit the belt.
It's true. Although also, it's like, I don't remember like how big of bullets we're dealing with here, like with these like police revolvers or whatever. Because I think Kim has his weapon. We definitely don't.
No.
I could just, you know, shoot up there, maybe?
Yes, the buckle, where it ties the cargo belt to the tree. If the shot hits that, then there might be a small chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Cuno with some shit.
They'll miss. The pigs will miss Cuno.
I wish I could save.
Let me try.
I wish I could save.
Let me try.
I think I do have decent perception. That might help.
Also, I think you can let Kim try, and if he misses, I think you can try as well. I think you can both try.
Okay. Okay then. Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst thing that could happen?
I'll blow his head off.
Take it. Take the shot. Yeah, take the shot. Cuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks, securing it in place. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches.
I love that you have your hand on your hip. Yep, just a normal day at work. Uh-huh.
Shoot that motherfucker down.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
He
Well,
feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyesight. Probably from a young age. Whatever you do, do not console him.
Fucking idiot! Mukabat asshole!
Cuno could have hit it easy, but then Cuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Can I have the gun? I should try.
As bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks.
He pauses, then shrugs and proceeds to load the pistolet.
Go ahead.
Awesome.
I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
The piece shines in his outstretched hand.
I only have one gun.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Cuno's ever seen.
All right, Peanut Gallery. Enough of this.
Fucking banana boyka. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Feel the weight first.
A cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Cuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
I would prefer not to. I love how this is just enough time for her to go, wait, Cuno, why are you also not telling him to kill himself? Okay, point the gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Okay. Nothing to do but to do it.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Say shut up. You can point the gun at her.
It's very tempting.
You have the opportunity.
I'll
to
close
do
my
the
left eye
funniest
first.
shit.
The branch slowly moves.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now? Fucking do it. Set me free.
All right.
You feel as though
Set me free!
to set this creature free to roam about the cosmos.
That's what the bottle of Paradise Punch lemonade was thinking in that video as it was thrown in the air.
Don't.
You feel Lieutenant's hand on your shoulder.
Do it.
Nah, I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, copper.
Could waved his gun. It wasn't intense. It was pathetic.
All right, well. Oh, fuck. Responded to
No!
provocation.
And this is a red check. You can't redo it. You can point
Okay.
it back at her.
The
gonna give it back.
takes the gun carefully from you and holsters it. His eyes are narrow, and he doesn't comment on your antics.
Fucking pussy didn't shoot shit, did he? Didn't shoot me. Didn't shoot himself in the mouth.
Didn't shoot me. There is sincere disappointment on her face. This kid was expecting pandemonium and release from her mortal coil.
Huh.
Huh.
We need to access the harbor and ask the leader of the Union to have it taken down. They have the tools, and they have men.
Why didn't we just begin with that?
I did not want us to be indebted to Everard Clare. I wanted us to be able to deal with it ourselves. That is clearly...
See, I thought I was gonna be able to back out and then, like, try it again.
You need to suck my dick. Why the fuck am I still alive?
Who's Everard Clare?
The leader of the Union. A dangerous and corrupt man. One you don't want to be indebted to.
Okay. I would really like to try and shoot it, though.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and...
Okay, well, I can't do that.
Oh, that sucks.
Damn. Alright, well, if I had known that I wouldn't be able to try it, then I would have just gone and done it.
Still.
Huh?
I didn't know that you couldn't try either.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I would have told you. Hey, wait.
Ah, it happens. Okay, so where's the rest of the armor? Ask Cuno, the kid throwing rocks, what he knows. Run the number on the victim's armor, so we have to go to the car and do that. Ask him to tell you about the case. Police officers get briefed about the cases they're given. Sometimes they forget the briefing, though, and need to be briefed again. The victim's tattoos. You have a tattoo of the hangman's tattoos. Maybe someone can decipher them, tell you what they mean. Probably talk to about 2 people. You should probably talk to about 2 people about them for this. Oh, okay, so probably the 2 people that I'm gonna be looking for are probably, like, the leader of the Scabs, and then maybe, like, one of the guys in the Union. Because, I mean, that is kind of the approach that we're following at the moment.
Yeah, that it was probably one of them.
Exactly. So, if there's anyone that I'm gonna be able to ask about that, like, they'd probably know. Especially because, like, with the dock workers, like, I know that sailors in olden times, like, used to get a lot of tattoos, and that's kind of where a lot of the stigma with tattoos came from, is that it was mostly, it was mostly just prisoners and sailors who had them. So, it's like that's why a lot of people were against tattoos, because they looked either like you were a criminal or just very lower class.
Right.
So...
Wasn't there a guy we talked to who we said, wow, that guy has cool tattoos?
Oh, yeah. I don't remember who, though.
Was it the one truck driver?
Yeah, I think
Not
so,
the
actually.
Racist one.
Yeah, not the racist one, the other one.
Next time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now getting the body down. Somehow make it so the bloated corpse isn't up there anymore. Shoot it down or ask for help. Do something, you're a cop! Great, thanks. Okay. Well, also we have a skill point.
Yeah. Now, can you use skill points to, if you go to, like, your thoughts, like the things that you can, like, internalize, can you use those to get more slots for these?
I can.
Oh, so you can have more thoughts.
I can have more thoughts, but at the moment, I feel like that's not the best thing for me to invest in, just because
yeah,
we don't really have a lot to think about at the moment.
Well, yeah, and you can also, like, get rid of the shit one, because you've already
that's
done
true.
the body thing. But you might have to look at the body again once it's down, so maybe...
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that there for now, at least until I find something that's, like, so... That seems so important that I would need to start clearing things out.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, wait a minute, I'll go to this.
And then the map.
Yes, the map. Okay, well, that one we've already done. That one we've already done. Timothy, empathy formidable. Okay. Well, it doesn't seem like there's really anything
The
here.
gray ones are ones you've tried and failed. But you can do
Okay.
again if you put a point into it.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, we don't have to really touch the trash container again, so maybe I'll do interfacing? We're already at 4 for that one, though.
It takes a lot. No, that's drama. Oh, no, wait, you're right. Yeah, I guess it just needs a really high one.
All right, fair enough. Okay, well, I'll level up interfacing. Although, should I maybe just put it into physique instead?
Your physique is low. I forget what you needed to jump. It was endurance to jump down and get your coat.
Oh, I think.
And that also grants you access to the harbor without having to deal with Measurehead.
Yeah, you know what? In that case, I'm just gonna go double check.
Endurance might be good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go double check and see what I need to get that coat.
Where are you going?
I'm going to where we get the coat.
You're going the wrong way.
What? Huh? I thought it was over here.
Through the garden. And in that secret base that you found.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay.
Sorry, I should have mentioned that.
Nah, it's all good. Shit like this is how I'm gonna actually remember this map in my head. Okay, right. Because we didn't go through here this save. Because I died.
Right.
I'm also just gonna real quick save. And I'm gonna go through these again because I don't remember if I got any EXP from any of this.
You didn't get EXP from the dots, I don't... Oh, there.
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror.
No.
I'm just gonna redo what we already did.
Of course, detective.
Yeah.
See that ladder there?
Okay. Cured pig's head looks
There was-
mummified.
The one jug had $2 in it or something.
Oh, that's right! Yeah, this one up here. 40 cents.
Oh.
I'll take it.
I feel like it was more last time.
I don't know, maybe it is randomized. Okay, let's see what I have to do to get that coat.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Hey, look, Lieutenant, someone left his cloak behind.
It's probably yours. It bears the... You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done something.
Okay, it's savoir-faire. Yeah, not right now.
That's what we want to get.
Okay, the issue is that our pants are already making that hard.
Take your pants off.
I could do that, huh? Is anything else interfering with this?
There's -2 to savoir-faire.
Oh, okay. All right, we're taking off our shoes. Kim, trust the process. Trust the process, Kim.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught.
Hey.
Okay, okay. Actually, before I do this, I'm going to do an actual save. Okay, let's go. Fuck!
No one has claimed it for their own.
I want it though.
Just save from this. You can get it. You're 42.
Cuno, do a flip.
No, that's still too high. What were you thinking? You could have died there. Shit.
I got you, Bratan. Let me just adjust your breathing a little bit. There, isn't that better?
God, now I can't breathe at all. Stop doing this to me, Necktie. You were supposed to be a friend.
Hey, what's happening? You okay?
He sounds genuinely worried. I'm alright, Kim. I just keep tugging on your tie. I can't breathe.
It's okay. You're just having a little panic attack. Try to breathe as slowly as you can, alright?
He shakes you gently by the shoulder.
Let's go a little. It's a vicious grip easing around your neck. colors return to the world around you.
Thanks, I think it's working. Let go of your tie.
We can always come back when you are feeling better.
All right. I'm feeling better now.
Get that coat.
Appalling cloak
Get
is
that
still-
coat.
Get that coat.
Get that
Yes!
coat. Yeah!
As you
Oh.
leap in the air,
By the way,
a
there's
chill
another
breeze
check
engulfs
to
you,
land.
Oh, fuck!
sharpening your
No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I can't remember.
Continue the voyage through the salty air. Superhero landing.
concrete floor welcomes you. You realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
Cool.
Wait,
With your
you
feet
mean I could have
firmly
just climbed
planted
down?
in concrete, the noise of
Wait, yeah! Kim! You could have told me that!
He literally told you, you look like you could jump down there.
Thanks, Kim. Funny prank. All right, let's take it.
Yay!
And let me put my pants back on.
Why?
You're right.
They only hold you down.
Nah, I feel like I should have I should have pants on.
I wonder if you like talk to people without clothes on, if they like mention it.
Oh, I would assume so. Oh, yo! Jazzy new coat.
And I think it's only good things. Like it doesn't take anything away.
Yeah, it's just plus one.
to the corpse and shivers.
Mm-hmm. Loose coat made from heavy tarpaulin. Would be nigh wind and waterproof if there weren't 3 bullet holes scattered on the surface. Signature white rectangle of the RCM covers the garment's back. Are his pants no longer stained? No, they're still stained.
Yeah.
They're still very much
Wouldn't be
stained.
his pants if they weren't stained. So do you want to explore this place in the next episode?
Yeah, that sounds best. I'll save here
this
because
place
I'm not
is
doing that
big.
again. All right, cool.
Don't load.
Now we have before
Don't load.
and after.
Oh.
No, I'm looking at the thumbnails here. Now we're good.
Okay.
I was also just
I thought you
checking
were
it to
going
make sure
load
that
up the old one.
no. No, I was just checking to make sure that I had actually saved. Cuz it's always that fear that you get when you're about to exit a game that you've been playing for a while where it's like, yeah, I know I just saved, but what if I didn't?
Yeah.
All right. But I feel like we've learned some stuff. Also, I've just got to move this over so I can switch us to the just chatting screen where you are still on my head. Yay, yippee! Yay, yippee! Yay! Yay, yippee!
My head's spinning!
Oh no, I got rid of you again. No. This is this is so finicky. I hate it. Let me just have tabs and use them, please. OBS, why are you like
Novella
this?
deletes her co-host live on stream.
Oh man. Just hatting. Yep, that's what this is now. Oh, that's not. I thought I locked that. Can I just move Val? Here, you are no longer a hat for now. I'll put you right there. I'll put you under the chat.
I'm so small.
You are. You're tiny.
I'm just a widow.
Yeah. It's a very good model, I'll be honest. I kind of want one that looks the same.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Maho's still doing these commissions or not.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
But actually that'll be for later though because I do not make much money right now. I need to wait until at least the end of April. That's whenever I'm going to be getting like my raise, which isn't even going to be that much more, but it's going to be more. But yeah, so maybe then I can Maybe then I can get a cute chibi model as well.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see.
That'd be
But,
so fun. We could be little together.
Yeah, just a couple of little guys. But yeah, so I feel like we've made some good progress today.
Yeah, we did. We made it into the harbor.
We did. And, I mean, all things considered, that sounded like it was going to be a pretty hard thing to do the other way, so... Fuck
yeah,
yes.
We didn't have to get killed by a guy, or...
Nope. We didn't have to get killed by a guy.
Or become racist.
And we didn't have to become racist.
Because those are your two options if you go that route.
Oh, great! Like, I wonder if your physique is, like, really good if then you can, like, beat him in physical combat.
Yeah, probably.
Otherwise, being
but I feel
racist...
Like the check is, like, really hard. You'd have
Yeah.
to have probably the physique build.
Oh, probably. That would make sense. But yeah, it's like, and plus we got a cool new coat. I guess it's old, but it's new to us. We helped the guy, like we told him what his coworkers said about him. We may have discovered secret passageways. That'd be really cool. We sold a bunch of bottles. We have money now, which is cool.
Still not enough to pay for our room for the end of the day, but...
No, not at all. Not at all.
Forward.
Yep, we are officially like $4.71 towards paying off that bill. But yeah, I guess we're gonna see what's going on in the harbor next time.
Yeah.
All right, so let me just go into the normal end of stream stuff. So if you're new around here and you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell. You'll be notified whenever we go live. Also, I have links to both my Blue Sky, Val's Blue Sky, and also Val's channel in the description. So if you want to see when either of us might be going live on maybe like someone else's channel, if you want to see whenever Val goes live on her own channel, if you want to just see us maybe shitpost on Blue Sky, because I know I do that, then yeah, check out those links. They're good.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got anything else to say before we wrap up?
I'm probably going to be playing more Pirate Yakuza tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Funny Majima game. I feel like I didn't catch the last stream.
It was mostly side content, I think.
I see.
I can't remember. But I feel like that's what it was.
Fair enough. I'm gonna try to catch the one tomorrow. Although, admittedly, sometimes after work that can be hard. I end up getting sidetracked with other things, and then I'm like, oh wait, shit. People were streaming tonight. Fuck.
That's fair. I understand that. But hopefully I can do more like story stuff in the next one. But there's like 3 girls that I have to date first because I've sort of locked myself into I want to do that on stream.
I see. Fair enough.
So if you want to see me date 3 women, you can do that.
Yeah, sure. And chat, if you're interested in that, then also go check out Val's channel.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyways, have a good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. Don't try to pull boots off of a hanging corpse.
Yeah,
I don't know how applicable this is going to be to people's everyday lives, but you never fucking know. And we will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye. Be safe, have fun.
Be safe, have fun, bye.